I'm Wesley Bench-Capon, Director of North Global Group, which is a host of companies being North Global Properties, North Global Construction and North Global Investments. Elaleni, like I said, the name originates from a Zulu name meaning place of rest and peacefulness. And you only have to walk around the estate when we bought it to share that identity with the project. When I came to the site for the first time, there was always an element that drew me back to it, and I knew that we had to preserve what was left here as the last remaining swamp fig forest through its animal life and vegetation that exists as a natural element. Nothing's been introduced into it. And there's something calming about the estate. When you arrive, you feel like you've left the busy world on the outside of the fences. It's truly a remarkable experience, and it almost fulfills your soul to visit it on a daily basis, and you feel privileged to be here. And I guess that's where the responsibility of taking on a project like this and preserving what the estate actually has as a custodian of what it actually is where the passion of the estate actually resonates right through. And that gave us the creativity and the ability to produce the product which we've got today. When we bought the site, we knew we had something special. You can just feel when you've got something special. It's like meeting your wife, you know that it's the right thing. It's the same as property. You come to the right property and you know, without being able to explain, you know exactly it is the right property. After owning it for a couple of months, we brought an ecologist out to site to just engage with us. What an experience that was. I was totally blown away to be told that we've got our own endemic orchid in our forest that is not found anywhere else other than this indigenous last remaining Natal swamp fig forest. We've got raffia palms that palm nut vultures come to. We've got species inside the forest that are probably on the 120-year-old list of trees, and you couldn't actually ask for a better sanctuary to enjoy and to coexist. And really, from this special environment, the concept was born of preserving the forest and coexisting with the forest and becoming the custodian of the forest, which ultimately meant the architecture had to move towards a sustainability of product and a sustainability of reducing your carbon footprint, ultimately to preserve the forest and to respect it, which led to an architecture that was a culture based on discrete architecture, which means it doesn't break the tree line, so the roofs sit within the canopy. We've promoted ulterior forms of energy, whether it be solar power, whether it be wind, or whatever creative elements your professionals choose. The architecture also speaks of a huge respect to your neighbours, which means you don't over-empower each other and you create spaces amongst each other that respect each building in common spaces. So you have privacy, you have your own views, and you live in an environment where there's a common respect for each other, and that's really how a community grows. We are still at the very early stages. We've only just finished the services. The real part of the estate is yet to come. We've got award-winning gatehouse, which is currently under construction. That will really be the heart and vibrant business soul of our community, where our community will actually interact together and flourish together and do business together, and ultimately be creative out of that workspace, which we are hoping really to win international awards and set ourselves apart from what an entrance into a project can actually be. We've got waterways that you drive across. The concept of that is that it purifies you, the water purifies you as you drive into the estate and cleanses you from all the day-to-day irritation that's on the outside of the world and brings you into the sanctuary that you've bought into. That is under construction and should be finished by the end of the year. We've just started on the Forest Clubhouse, which is a sanctuary within the forest, where you'll be able to relax and enjoy the forest environment with the birds and the nature all around you in situ. It's the most incredible space. We'll then also be starting with the entertainment areas for the kids and for the families, which would mean swimming pools, braai areas, kiddies facilities, and your sporting facilities. So that is still to come in the estate, and we believe that with what we've created to date, that will only add another quiver to this unbelievable product that we're offering. And then the third item really is that you as the owners who have bought sites from us will adopt the ethos and the integrity of what we've done, and in so doing create your own homes here in the same way, and that truly will create the ultimate value of where we will exist together. The ultimate compliment for me of the estate is that the developers actually want to live in the estate. They want to integrate with the purchasers being the community, and ultimately they want to grow old together and share memories in the estate together. And even further, we want our kids to grow up together and thrive together in their communities, and ultimately look back when we're old and grey and have enjoyed what we've created today and see the thriving community that comes out of it and lives together and works together and obviously plays together. That to me would be the ultimate goal of achievement in the future.